All praises be to the Most High, brothers and sisters. All praises be to our Creator, our Deliverer, our problem solver, because He'll be a counselor. He'll be everything we need Him to be when we seek Him, when we look to Him, when we realize who it is that we serve. Baruch are all who revere Yahuwah and walk in His ways. Today I just want to remind us why we have no reason to fear in the day of evil. And this is based on Tahallym or Tahallym 49 verse 5. So much is happening in the world today. We're seeing prophecies being fulfilled. The book of Revelation, Hazon, talked about the four horses and horsemen that were going to come and bring plagues to the earth, and we're seeing it. It's just amazing to me to hear of all the deaths. A lot of them murders or senseless deaths, accidents that, and is this judgment? It's definitely prophecy being fulfilled, because I think it's two of the horsemen, but anyways, it talks about a third of men dying, the famine, how much food was going to cause. We're in it, brothers and sisters. But we are not going to fear. Dawu wrote, "Why should I fear in the day of evil?" So based on Tahallym 46, it reads, "Aluah is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea, though the waters roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with swelling, Selah. There is a river where the streams shall make glad the city of Aluah, the Kodosh set apart place of the Hekal of the Most High Yah. Aluah is in the midst of her. She shall not be moved. Aluah shall help her, and that right early. The heathen raged, and the kingdoms were moved. Yah uttered His voice, the earth melted. Yahuwah Teshboah is with us. The Aluah of Yaakov is our place of protection. Selah. Come, behold the works of Yahuwah, what desolations He has made in the Arets. He makes wars to cease unto the end of the Arets. He breaks the bow and cuts the spear in pieces. He burns the chariot in the fire. Be still and know that I am Aluah. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the Arets. Yahuwah Teshboah is with us. The Aluah of Yaakov is our hiding place and place of protection. Selah. Based on Tahallym 23, Yahuwah is my rohe, my shepherd. I do not want nor lack for anything. Praise Yah. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my being. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for Yahuwah's name's sake. Yea, if I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no wrath, no evil. For Yahuwah is with me. His rod and His staff comfort me. Father, You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runs over. I know it's You who sends Your goodness and Your kindness and Your favor to follow me all the days of my life, making sure to escort me to dwell with You in Your house forever. Based on Tahallym 27, Yahuwah is my light and my deliverance. Whom will I fear? Yahuwah is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even my enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. For in the time of trouble, Yahuwah shall hide me in his sukkot. In the secret of his miskan shall he hide me. He shall set me up upon a rock, and now shall mine head be lifted up above my enemies round about me. Therefore will I offer in his tabernacle sacrifices of joy. I will sing, yea, I will sing praises to Yahuwah, my Aluah, my King. Hear, Yahuwah, when I cry with my voice. Have compassion also upon me and answer me. When you say, seek my face, Yah, I want my heart to answer you. With your face, Yahuwah, will I seek. I thank you, Father, for not hiding your face far from me and for not putting your servant away in anger. For you have been my help, and you leave me not, neither abandon me, O Aluah of my salvation. When my father and my mother abandoned me and ignored me, then Yahuwah took me up and will take me up. Teach me your way, Yahuwah, and lead me in a plain path because of my enemies. I am so grateful that you did not deliver me over to the will of my enemies. For false witnesses are risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty. I would have fainted and given up had I not believed that I would see the goodness of Yahuwah in the land of the living. I will wait on Yahuwah and be of good courage. He will strengthen my heart. Wait, I say, on Yahuwah. Again, why should I fear in the day of evil? When Yahuwah is true to his word, and he says that he'll be with us, he'll not leave us, he'll strengthen us. He will stand against our enemy. Based on Tahallym 37 verse 28, for Yahuwah loves right rulings and does not abandon his kind ones. They are preserved and guarded forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. YahshaYahu 43 verse 1. But now says Yahuwah, who created you, Yaakov, and he that formed you, fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by your name. You are mine. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And through the rivers, they shall not overflow you. I will be with you when you walk through the fire. You will not be burned, neither shall the flame kindle upon you. For I am Yahuwah, your Aluah, the Kadosh one of Yaakov, your deliverer. I gave Mizraim for your ransom, and Ethiopia and Seba for you. Since you are precious in my sight, you have been honorable, and I have loved you. Therefore will I give men for you and people for your life. Fear not, for I, Aluah, am with you. I will bring your seed from the east and gather you from the west. I will say to the north, give up, and to the south, keep not back. Bring my sons from far and my daughters from the ends of the earth. Even everyone that is called by my name, for I have created him for my honor. I have formed him. Yes, I have made him. Why should I fear in the time of trouble? And we can start exercising that, strengthen ourselves with saying that often. Joshua 1 verse 3. Every place that the sole of your foot shall tread upon, that have I given unto you. There shall not any man be able to stand before you all the days of your life. As I was with Musa, so I'll be with you. I will not fail you nor forsake you. Be strong and of a good courage. Only be strong and very courageous, that you may observe to do according to all the law which Musa my servant commanded you. Turn not from it to the right hand or to the left, that you may prosper wherever you go. This book of the law shall not depart out of your mouth. You will meditate on it day and night, that you may observe to do according to all that is written in it. Then shall you make your way prosperous, and you shall have good success. Have not I commanded you? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be dismayed, for Yahuwah your Aluah is with you everywhere you go. He said, have I not commanded you? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be dismayed, for Yahuwah your Aluah is with you everywhere you go. And remember, I haven't shared this with y'all in quite a while, but courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is the resistance to fear and the mastery over fear. So even if we're a little afraid, don't feel that we have failed. Just do what we have to do for Yahuwah, and as he commands us through the fear, we will master it. When we know the cause, remember Dawood, is there not a cause? When the Philistines were coming up against the children of YahshaYahu, and those men, warriors, were afraid to go up against Goliath, and this little teenager said, is there not a cause? And I believe that when we get that mindset, that's what helps us to master the fear. That's what helps us to not allow fear to master us. That's what allows us to resist the fear, when we realize there's a cause. Based on Dabaram 11, for he, Aluah himself, I'm sorry, that's not 11, I think that's 13. I think it's Dabaram 13. For he, Aluah himself, has said, I will not in any way fail you, nor give you up, nor leave you without support. I will not in any degree leave you helpless, nor abandon you, nor let you down, relax my hold on you, assuredly not. So we take comfort and are encouraged, and confidently and boldly say, Yahuwah is my helper. I will not be seized with alarm. I will not fear or dread or be terrified. What can man do to me? Yahuwah is my helper. Based on Tahallym 121, I will lift up my eyes into the hills from where my help comes from. My help comes from Yahuwah, who made the shamayim and the harets. He will not suffer my foot to be moved. He that keeps me will not slumber. Behold, he that keeps YahshaYahu shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahuwah is my keeper. Yahuwah is my shade upon my right hand. The sun shall not smite me by day, nor the moon by night. Yahuwah shall preserve me from all evil. He shall preserve my being. Yahuwah shall preserve my going out and my coming in from this time forth, even forevermore. Based on Tahallym 56, beginning with verse 3. What time I am afraid, I will trust in you. In you, Aluah, I will praise your word. In you, Aluah, I have put my trust. I will not fear what flesh can do to me. When I cry to you, then shall my enemies turn back. This I know, for Aluah is for me. In you, Aluah, will I praise your word. In you, Yahuwah, will I praise your word. In Aluah, I have put my trust. I will not be afraid what man can do to me. Your vows are upon me, Aluah. I will render praises unto you. For you have delivered my being from death. Will you not also deliver my feet from falling, that I may walk before you, Aluah, in the light of the living? I'm feeling in my ruach so, my roho so strongly that things are going to start coming at a faster pace. You know, things are happening now. And if you're like me, you're shaking your head, saying, okay, all right, okay. So you're wanting us to believe is that, when really is that. So many things that are taking place to distract us. But we keep our eyes on Yahuwah. Remember, Tahallym 123 says, as the male servant's eyes are on his master and the female servant's eyes are on her mistress, so are our eyes on Yahuwah. And we say, show favor to us, Yahuwah, show favor to us. That's Tahallym 123. Going back to this reading here, based on Tahallym 33, beginning with verses 18 through 22. Behold, the eye of Yahuwah is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his kindness, to deliver their being from death, and to keep them alive in famine. Our being waits for Yahuwah. He is our help and our shield. For our heart shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his esteemed name. Let your loving commitment be upon us, Yahuwah, according as we hope in you. The title is, Why Should I Fear in the Day of Evil? They're trying to take away food from us. They're manufacturing what used to be grown in the ground, raised on farms and on ranches. More and more they're wanting to feed us. The food is becoming more and more artificial. The med sorceries are increasing, and they're getting smarter in the way they incorporate it in our food. But when there's scarcity of food, Tahallym 33 says that he will keep us. He's going to deliver us from death and keep us alive in famine. And I didn't include Tahallym 37, but it is written in Tahallym 37 that he will keep us in the time of scarcity of food. Tahallym 44, based on this, we will read, we have heard with our ears, Aluah, our fathers have told us what work you did in their days, in the times of old. How you did drive out the heathen with your hand and planted them. How you did afflict the people and cast them out. For they got not the land in possession by their own sword, neither did their own arm save them, but your hand, your right hand, and your arm, and the light of your countenance, because of your favor towards them. You are my king, Aluah. Command deliverances for Yaakov. For it's through you we will push down our enemies, through your great name. Yahuwah, we will tread them down, those that rise up against us. We will tread them under that rise up against us. For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. You have saved us from our enemies, and you have put them to shame that hated us. In Aluah we boast all the day long, and we praise your name forever, Yahuwah. Selah. Based on Tahallym 34:7, the messenger of Yahuwah encamps round those who fear him and delivers them. The eyes of Yahuwah are upon the righteous, and his ears are open to their cry. The righteous cry, and Yahuwah hears and delivers them out of all their troubles. Yahuwah is near them that are of a broken heart, and saves such as be of a contrite spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but Yahuwah delivers them out of them all. Why should we be afraid in the time of evil? Based on Tahallym 91, He that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of you, Yahuwah, that you are my refuge and my fortress. You are my Aluah. In you will I trust. Surely you shall deliver me from the snare and tricks of the fowler and enemy, and from the noisome fatal pestilence. You shall cover me with your feathers, and under your wings will I trust. Your truth is my shield and armor. I will not be afraid of the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flies by day, nor for the pestilence and plagues that walk in darkness, nor for the destruction that wastes at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at my side, and 10,000 at my right hand, but it shall not come near me. Only with my eyes will I behold and see the reward of the wicked. Because I have made Yahuwah my refuge, even the Most High my habitation, there shall no evil befall me, neither shall any plague come near my dwelling. For you give your messengers charge over me to keep me in all my ways, and they bear me up in their hands to keep me from dashing my foot against a stone, from stumbling in my walk, to protect me from deception. You said, I'll tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion, the dragon will I trample under feet. Because I have set my love upon you, Yahuwah, you will deliver me. You will set me on high because I know your name. I shall call upon you and you'll answer me. You will be with me in trouble. You will deliver me and honor me. With long life will you, Yahuwah, satisfy me and show me your deliverance. Based on Dabaram 31, I will be strong and of a good courage. I will not fear nor be afraid of them. For Yahuwah my Aluah, he it is that goes with me. He will not fail me nor abandon me. And Yahuwah, he it is that goes before me. He will be with me. He will not fail me, neither leave me nor abandon me. I will not fear, neither be dismayed. I want to read that again because this is just, he it is that goes with me. Let me read the whole thing. I will be strong and of a good courage. I will not fear, nor be afraid of them. For Yahuwah my Aluah, he it is that goes with me. He will not fail me nor abandon me. And Yahuwah, it is he that goes before me, and he will be with me. He will not fail me, neither leave nor abandon me. I will not fear, neither be dismayed. So you know what that means? That means we have to get to such a place that our trust is truly in him. That no matter how the enemy roars, no matter how ferocious and evil he may look, no matter how dramatic and traumatic the words that he speaks sounds, no matter the thousands that's fallen at one side and 10,000 at the other, no matter what the report of the doctors say, or no matter what the attack on our body might be telling us, we're trusting in the Most High. He will not fail me, neither leave me nor abandon me. I will not fear, neither be dismayed. He goes before me, he goes with me. Speaking of that body thing, so let's say one of these planned attacks happen. We still got to trust. And you know, pain can talk to our bodies. Then goes to our minds. We got to keep our minds stayed on Yah. What does YahshaYahu 26 verse 3 says? He will keep us in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on him, and trust him. So we got to get our minds stayed on him. No matter what goes, it stays on him. And his word, his promises. Tahallym 31. My times are in your hand. Deliver me from the hand of my enemies, and from them that persecute me. Make your face shine upon your servant. Save me for your mercy's sake, for your kindness' sake, for the sake of your loving commitment. Let me not be ashamed, Aluah, for I have called upon you. Let the wicked be ashamed, and let them be silent in the grave. Let the lionless be put to silence, which speak grievously things proudly and contemptuously against the righteous. Oh, how great is your goodness, that you have laid up for them that fear you, that you have worked for them that trust in you before the sons of men. You will hide us in the secret of your presence from the pride of man. You will keep us secretly in a pavilion from the strife of tongues. Bariki Yahuwah, for you have showed us your marvelous kindness in a strong city. There's nothing too hard for him. All he needs to be able to deliver is for us to trust him and expect for him to move for us. There's one verse that says that for as much as we trust in him is how he will deliver us. It's based on us. I remember once he told me, because, you know, people have wanted me to have surgery, and I'm trusting him. I'm trusting Yah. And so one day he told me, he said, you've got to trust me more than you not trust them. Because I'm like, I don't trust them. And one day he just said, you got to trust me. You got to put more trust in me. You got to trust me more. So in other words, the trust that you have for me has got to be weightier. It's got to be stronger. It's got to be heavier and deeper and stronger than the distrust you have for them. Because if my distrust for them is greater than my trust for him, then that means I'm having faith in them. I'm saying that my distrust in them and their evil, wicked ways is stronger than that of the great one. I said, yes, Father, you're right. My trust in you has got to be greater than my distrust in them. Tahallym 32, verse 7. You are my hiding place. You will preserve me from trouble. You will compass me about with songs of deliverance. Selah. Ashe. Tahallym 55, verse 22. Yahuwah redeems the beings of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate. Tahallym 119, verse 49. Yahuwah, remember the word to your servant, upon that you have caused me to hope. This is my comfort in my affliction, in my tests, and in my trials. And even in sicknesses, any type of attack. For your word has quickened me, has given me life. The proud have had me greatly in derision, yet I have not declined from your law. I remember your judgments of old, Yahuwah, and they have comforted me. I comfort myself knowing your word. Why should we fear in the days of evil? There was a saying, I haven't heard in a while, but there's nothing to fear but fear itself. And fear is false evidence of something that is appearing real. You know, in natural human relationships, we trust that the people have given us reasons to trust them. A lot of times we love them for what they've done for us and how they've proven they love us. In our relationship with Yahuwah, our Father, our Creator, the Sovereign One, the King of Kings, the great master over any who think they're masters, he has proven how he cares for us. And so, yes, he's trustworthy. We can trust him. Can he trust us? Can he trust us to stand on his word? Can we trust Can he trust us to trust him? To know that he does not lie. He is not idle in his words. Oh, brothers and sisters, we will have that opportunity. We have little opportunities now. But the tests that are coming are going to be fights for our eternal life. Sitting outside and watching the birds fly and listen to them talk to each other and looking at the sky that's so pretty today. Can you see it? Let me see if I can. You really can't see it too well. Look at that. We don't see many days like that. We really don't. And even this is not really showing how it looks. But this is with sin. Sometimes I try to imagine what it must have been like before sin came. And as sin grew and grew and grew and grew and grew. And then everything Yah created was touched by it. Which is why in the scriptures we're told that the creation is moaning and groaning for the manifestations of the sons of Yah. Be encouraged, brothers and sisters. Why should we fear in the time of evil? We know the evil days are coming because there is an evil one who is hoping to take vengeance out on us. Commandment keepers, remnant, people of Yah. But we're not going to be in it alone. And when we learn how to dwell in the secret place of the Almighty, Most High, Sovereign, Great One, we're protected. So be encouraged. Things are going to be escalated. They're going to be coming at a faster rate. Our feet are planted on the rock to stay. We're going to stay steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the works of Yah. Trust him. Live for him. Not being guilty of adultery, which is loving the world. We don't want to be like our ancestors. We're going to be committed to him as we grow in him and learn more and more of him and his ways, as we learn more and more how to be law keepers and just love him, wanting nothing to do with the world. With that, brothers and sisters, stay encouraged and stay encouraged. Resist fear, master fear. For fear is just a tactic of the enemy because it makes us weak and it paralyzes and we can't even think. We can't even remember what we know. But learn to keep our mind stayed on the Most High. No matter what's coming, no matter what's going. We win in Yahuwah. We win in Yah, the Most High, the Most High Yah. Until next time, brothers and sisters, keep praising Him. Keep your mind stayed on Him. Walk in His ways. Remember, we prosper and will be in good health when we meditate on His laws day and night, night and day, throughout the day, even when we're sleeping. Let's have our minds stayed on Yah. Until next time, praise Him. We win in Yahuwah.